My name is Adedoyin Nife Adeyemi. I usually go by the name Nife. I'm a Nigerian and I'm a third-year graduate student in chemistry department, Iowa State. I'm the only black girl in chemistry department.
I think for all women, the stereotype, it's smart girls can go into science and engineering, and so I think there's assumption around women of color that they're not necessarily smart enough to go into STEM.
My research is actually divided, it's mainly about energy, but it's divided into two parts. One of them, I make semiconductors and I use them as photocatalysts to split water into hydrogen and oxygen, and so that we can get the hydrogen and store it as a means of energy. When I meet people outside and I tell them I'm doing chemistry, like, oh wow, you must be smart. Like looking at you like, are you really sure you're that smart? I won't say I'm like the typical African American because I'm not American, I'm just African, like a black girl. So I'm more like towards just an international student. African American have had a lot taken away from them. It's more like they've been beaten down with slavery and everything. So they do have a different perspective about themselves. It's more like it has been subconsciously drilled into them that they can't be good in science. And I always have to fight against that every time.
I think the biggest challenge that we have is encouraging, women of color or girls of color to even consider these fields. There's a lack of role models, so they don't get to really see themselves in these fields, the K-12 level especially. So unless they score off the charts and get tracked into advanced math and science classes, they typically get, sort of redirected.
Growing up, my parents and my grandma always wanted me to be a medical doctor. So that kind of wanted to push me towards science. But I would say the cartoons and the animations pushed me more towards science than whatever pressure they put on me. Powerpuff Girls, Jimmy Neutron, and Dexter's Lab. I had a very good chemistry teacher while I was in high school. She was so excited about the course and she treated everybody equally. And so because of that, I kind of just fell in love with chemistry. I'm very good at ignoring racists. So it's just a distraction and I didn't need anything to distract me. As a matter of fact, I really don't care about their opinion. I mean, the people I care about their opinion, they don't discriminate, they're okay, they know my potential, so I'm fine. For the other people that discriminate, thank God I don't need their opinions though. Actually, I would say sexism, much more than racism. Yeah. So I've met guys that subconsciously think that a female chemist can be as good as a male chemist. And also, sometimes it's like, so somehow, I don't know how to put this, but like coming from Africa, sometimes it's like they kind of use gender to define your role or what you're supposed to be doing. So I studied industrial chemistry in university and we had like 14 students and we just had 3 girls. And so sometimes people kind of bunch you into like, ladies should do this, they should study courses like this, not chemistry. But then I graduated at the best in my department, so I think I love to prove sexist wrong. There's some things I used to feel that I couldn't do. But then, because I have a female professor, she doesn't believe there's anything you cannot do. So I remember the first time my furnace had issue, she made me take it apart. And I used to think, well, that's a guy's job. Like, electrical stuff, it's a guy's job. And you know what? She made me fix it. I fixed the furnace. I go out and carry heavy things like liquid nitrogen. Presently, I think working with her made me believe there's nothing I cannot do because I'm a lady. To the African American woman, I would like to tell her that she is smart, confident, and a wonderful lady. PhD, anybody can do it. Focus on whatever you want.